Hello, captains. This is Kent again, and welcome to the Flight Show. So, if you remember, I did a review on the program Simbit World's A Pilot's Life, and I started a career, which I've really been enjoying, but we have reached a milestone. Aside from, being promoted to, I believe this is, what is this, first officer? Yeah, being promoted to first officer from being a little, peon or whatever their originating rank is. I had been promoted, so I was happy about that. I went up in my pay scale. Went from I think I was making $12 an hour to now my position. I'm at $21.84 an hour, which is really cool. And I've amassed, 66.996 hours, so basically 67 hours of flight time, which is really good that I can keep track of this. I've done 23 flights and have been to 12 different airports. Because I chose to fly with Frontier Airlines, trying to, be realistic in flying what these particular airlines fly. I have my favorite aircraft is at this particular time, or most flown aircraft. I won't say favorite. Is the Airbus 320, which is what primarily Frontier Airlines operates. But I was like, I tend to be a little ADD with my aircraft. I like to fly some different aircraft. So I was like, well, maybe I need to move to another airline so I can get some time in on another courier and fly some different aircraft. So I went over to the job market and I had been given some job offers, but they were some kind of local couriers and flying Airbuses, maybe a 737, or some planes I just didn't even have. So I thought, I haven't, I'd like to kind of maybe get Europe under my belt, or just so that I could get over to Europe every now and then. So I looked and I applied. If you look here, I applied to KLM, British Airways, and Delta. Those were, airlines that I thought I would really. One, my hub airports, all of them I had that as payware airports instead of a default, but also had destinations that I thought I'd be interested in. Well, as you can see, I got rejected by KLM, British Airways, and Delta. But there was another international carrier that I did apply to, and that was Lufthansa. And I was accepted by the airline at a rate of my offer was accepted at 28.91. But I was also offered a job. I just noticed with Germanwings and AirAsia. So I thought I would I haven't decided of who I was going to take yet, so I thought I would do a quick little video and take a look at these airlines and see what they had to offer. There were some other offers from airlines, but they pulled them because I wasn't going to choose those. So if you don't choose them in a certain amount of time, I guess they yank them. But I am interested. I love Alaska Airline. I've heard of Germanwings. I don't know a ton about them. So I thought let's investigate this together. Let's start down here with Indonesia Air. It's the lowest pay, which is $20.20. So we can. So that's Indonesia Airline. So let me look this up. So it's whoops, Indonesia. Is that it right there? Indo, because it pulls it in. Um, what do you call alphabetical order? So here we go. Indonesia Airline. Let's look at our airline details. So there are not a ton of destinations. So this would be kind of repetitive flying. But interestingly enough, it gets you over into Southeast Asia. I just bought Singapore, so I have that airport. I do not have Jakarta, nor so I'd have to, just so I would have some nice run airports to go into. I'd have to kind of stock up. But I would also say this is a way of kind of having a formula as to how to get some payware aircraft. If you obviously want to fly them, you want to fly to places, you want to get places you're going to fly to. So that's something. So now again, they fly the Airbus 320 and also the 737. So that gives me a little bit of variety. And they only got one. How about that? Okay, so put that on the back burner. Clear this out. And excuse me, clear my throat. Now I don't know Compass Air. No, I think I've heard of them, and they're out of Minneapolis, St. Paul. So let's take a look at them. This is Compass, COMP. There we go. Let's check them out. So they have a few destinations. They seem to be yeah, they're regional, but they do go as far as Seattle, Washington. But they fly Embraers 170, 7, and 75, of which I have neither. So that would right there take them off the list. But the destinations are interesting. I wouldn't ignore them based on variety of places. I have Nashville International. I would have to get Louisville. Why can I not think of the name of that airport? I drive through it all the time when I go home to Chicago. I got Chicago. Is that Midway? Yeah, I have Midway. Is that JFK? New York Liberty. I do not have that, but I think that's in the Sidwiki New York Airports 2. Might have that. I don't know. I have to check. Dane County. Never heard of it. So this is going to be a whole bunch of Green Bay. I don't have. Will. Oh, I actually have Kansas City Will Rogers. I bought that. No, that's Oklahoma City. I don't have that. Dallas Fort Worth. I have. Austin. I think I have that. I have to remember. San Antonio. I don't remember if I have it. I definitely don't have Winnipeg. So this is a way of stocking up, and I'd have to get some airports to kind of go into something that's visually pleasing. But it's a good way to kind of, decide on new airports. So what have you. Germanwings, I find to be interesting. Let's see what we got with Germanwings. No, this is Compass again. We bring up Germanwings. German. Here we go. Germanwings. Let's peep that out. Wow. Now they got a ton of places to go. Not buying all those all at once, I'll tell you that much. But definitely some variety. London Heath. What is that? London or Gatwick? Okay, so we got London Heathrow. Stansted. I don't know much about them. Dublin, Ireland. That's cool. Manchester. I have that. Edinburgh. I have that. Denmark. What's that? I don't have Westerland, but that's okay. But this is definitely. Oh wow! They even go as far out as Las Palmas. I think I just bought that, and I haven't really used it yet. And I don't have these. Madeira, I have that. So this is. I'm gonna have to give some serious thought to them. Okay, so what else do we have? AirAsia. Oh, I haven't looked at AirAsia. So let's do this real fast. AirAsia. Did I mess something up here? Oh, it's like one word. I get it. Air. I see what I did wrong. Air 8. There we go. Somehow I think this is a subsidiary. So that's X. Yeah, it's this one. So yeah, I think they're parent company and all that good stuff. So let's just take a look. So now they branch out. So it's depending on which branch of AirAsia, and they fly the Airbus 330, and they haven't completed that one. Hint, hint. For I think who's working on it, Aerosoft. So there is a version of that for with black box, but I haven't really learned it. And the black box flight model is a little quirky to me. Not knocking it; it gives you a chance to fly an Airbus 340, but nah. Since I don't have the plane, I don't even need to worry about that. Let's see. And then Alaska Airlines, excited about this. Alaska, because I know they fly a lot of 737s. Airline details. Yeah, we got the United States covered. Even Cancun. Then Miami. I got that airport. What we got here? Tampa. I got that. So a lot of these airports I have. Orlando I have. Charleston I have. Okay, so it would be pretty cool to fly for Alaska. And it also gets you up into some of the airports. I do not Ketchikan. I have that. I did a video on that airport. Oh, might have to do this. Sitka. There's some scenery that The only place that I found for scenery for Sitka is a regional scenery that's made. I forget who it's made by, and you would have thought it was Orbx, but it's not. But the developer who does, I think, used to work for Orbx, or he is on Orbx now. I don't remember, but that way I could get Sitka approach. And Juno, yes, I have that. That's by Orbx. So, ooh, I got to decide between Alaska and Lufthansa. So let's check out Lufthansa. Luft. Let's check them out. Airline details. Wow. All right. So if we're playing with these bad boys, you could be going all over the world. So, and let's see. And that means I could be going even to some of the places that Alaska Airline flies, but these would be long hauls as opposed to regional. So that's a commitment. But it does get me in Europe, London, Heathrow, Birmingham. I don't have to get Birmingham then at some point. Manchester, Dublin. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking, since I've been flying through the U.S. for a bit and this gets me out, I think I'm going to accept the offer for Lufthansa. And here's the thing with Lufthansa, they're also offering the most, $28.91 an hour. So, everybody, you're getting to witness this firsthand. I am accepting the job offer for Lufthansa Airline. Are you sure you want to accept this offer? Yes, I am. Congratulations on accepting your new contract offer. So let's go over contract details. So I will be flying out of Frankfurt, Germany. Hired, referred to as the employee. Appointment, first officer. That's fine. Duration will become effective for 27/3/2019 or until canceled. Employee duties. Now you have to fly for them for a week before you can even look for anywhere else. Yeah, for the first 7 calendar days. But I'm not bailing on them anytime soon. I think I'm gonna enjoy this. This agreement may be determined by the employee by accepting another offer. So hey, I am on this bad boy, and I now have my new employer, which is, phone rang, with my new employer, which is Lufthansa Airlines. So, that being said, I will let you know what my first flight is going to. Well, actually, let's do this real fast because I've kept you long enough. I don't have any flights, so let's go look at the flight offers and see what we have. So now we can generate long haul flights. We can have a mix of them, and they'll let you cycle through 5. So I think just to start out, let's look at some short haul flights. Generate schedule. Okay, so my first, if I accept this schedule, Frankfurt to Innsbruck, and then you go back. So it's always out and do a turn and come back to Frankfurt. So let's just look. Frankfurt to Münster, Innsbruck, and then Stuttgart, then Berlin. These are short hauls. Then to Frankfurt. No, that's back to Frankfurt, I mean. To Milan, and to Prague. Okay. So this is an interesting list. I would also venture to say I did not look at what this airline operates, but I really want this airline anyway, so that's not really a change. But let's just take a look at the airport, at the let's take a look at the airlines at my disposal. I mean the aircraft types, and it's a wide variety. Airbus 319, Airbus 320, I have those. Airbus 321, I have all three. Airbus 330s, I don't have that. 340, I have that for black box. Now this is an excuse to actually use it for a long haul. Airbus 380s, there are no really good 380s out there, so I won't be using that. But we do have the 737-300. We might just have, I could get the expansion and I think get the 300, but I might just cheat a little and do the 700, the MD PMDG's Airbus 800. Then we've got 747 400s and 747 800s. And I just read a report. I got this from another YouTuber, DJ's Aviation, that they're going to be flying the Boeing 777. So it would be within reason to choose that aircraft as well to do some of the long haul flights. So okay, you have it there. I haven't decided whether I want this or not. I'm not going to make any brash decisions. I'm just happy that I'm now with an airline that's going to get me across some airports around the world. Enjoyed Frontier. Thank you for your allowing me to work with you, work for you. But now I am with, got to move up in the world, and I'm with Lufthansa. So we'll be posting a couple of videos flying with them. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Again, I recommend Simbit World. It's a nice, what do you call, achievement-based learning on, your achievements are moving up, getting picked up by other airlines, and by more flights, you're getting your flight hours and getting more experience in the particular type of aircraft that you like. So hats off to Simbit World's A Pilot's Life. I'm enjoying the adventure. So thank you for tuning in. Thank you for your support. I would like you to like and subscribe. I'll really be bringing you more material, and I look forward to seeing you in the virtual skies.